This is Amanda Thompson, nature photographer extraordinaire and the author and editor of the forthcoming book Wings plus Wonder plus Water.
And this is Tia Chard, my publisher and friend, and she is the owner of All She Wrote Productions. And we have been partners on this book project from the very beginning. So we thought it would be fun to kind of introduce it to you in a very informal, fun way through a conversation.
Where do you want to start?
I am so excited about the book. It's my first book, and it's about these birds in this wildlife reserve located in the San Fernando Valley area of Los Angeles. The book will be, the specifics of the book, it'll be about 200 pages. It's 97%, you think, photography. It really is a gorgeous photography book. And I can say that, I can brag a little bit because I'm not the only photographer. I brought in 5 other really wonderful wildlife photographers that are equally as passionate about the reserve and the birds as I am. And it's really a gift because we're all there at different times. We don't all see the same behavior. We don't all catch, we may see the same birds, but we get different behavior, and that is so important. So it gave a much richer representation of the reserve to include their views rather than just mine.
But the whole thing centers around the beautiful birds found at this reserve that's sort of nestled sort of discreetly between an intersection of a bunch of highways in the middle of this urban sprawl, which I think is so unique.
That's really an impetus for the book. So many people that I showed pictures to, pictures from the reserve or from the book, I would ask them, where do you think this was taken? And so many times people would say, it's got to be from another country. And nobody had a clue that those pictures were taken with our own neighborhood birds right in this area. So I wanted the book to really be almost a tool for awareness, because we are so often not aware, don't have a clue about the wildlife that we share our world with, and it's literally what's in our own backyards.
As we know, Los Angeles is a very drought-prone area and water is a rarity. How does the reserve get its water?
To make a long story short, over time, a water treatment plant, a actual sewage water treatment, a wastewater treatment plant was built literally next to the reserve. So that has really been the lifeblood of the reserve for all of these years. The treated wastewater that comes from the water treatment plant right next door to the reserve. Most often, when you have a water treatment facility going in an urban area, you have hand in hand the opportunity for a wildlife area. You also have another plus. When you create that habitat, you have the opportunity for recreation for people. Like so many of the studies I've quoted in the book, recent studies, are just really proving and reinforcing that being with birds, being out in nature, being with wildlife is so healing and healthy for people. I would like to present the book to people almost like handing people a pair of binoculars and saying, look at what's in your own backyard. Look at what's outside your window. Because yes, you see birds go by. Yes, you see birds in your everyday life, but do you actually see them? Are you aware of their behavior? Do you know anything about them? Do you know which birds pair for life? Do you know about the behavior of birds that is so very much like human behavior? There is so much to learn from wildlife and so much to really enrich our lives. So I want people to see that. So I hope I'm handing you a pair of binoculars to say, wow, I had no idea.